What's good, and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I actually just came off of a 4-day road trip, so I'm feeling energized and ready to work on this car again. Today we're going to be installing the first interior mod, something that's going to make the interior a lot more modern and a lot more user friendly. And I'm so excited to install it today because, as you know, our radio doesn't work at this current moment. So we're going to hear the speakers for the first time because we're installing a brand new head unit. So the head unit we're going to be running today is the Itoto F7 SE, which is actually a popular head unit off of Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description if you guys are interested. And this is a fairly cheap 7-inch Apple CarPlay and Android Auto head unit for basically every car. So we're going to be putting in the Prelude today and seeing how well this fits and goes with the car. And I believe this will be a really nice upgrade to the interior. So here's the head unit in question. It's actually a lot thinner and a lot smaller than I thought. So this is gonna be really cool, and it looks like it comes with a little frame or something here. And then we've got a lot of other parts, a little harness, and a mic. So we're gonna have to probably run this through and mount it or something like that. But this is really cool. So in the car, it would just be something like that. I mean, it's kind of hard to really imagine it, but it looks like there's going to be a little gap around it, but that is what we're going to be seeing in the car. So let's see how it goes. There we go. So now that we have this trim piece out, you can see all in here the bolts that we have to take out. So obviously you see those 2 bolts on that side, or those 2 screws, whatever you want to call them, and those 2 right there as well. Oh, it's even missing one. Nice. So we take those out, and then we should be able to pull the entire thing out. So I just want to make this clear. I am by no means a wiring expert, an electrician, or anything like that. I have no clue what I'm doing, but I believe this will be straightforward enough as long as we follow the instructions to put the new screen in. So everyone following along, just know I have no clue what I'm doing, but we're doing the best, you know, and this shouldn't be that hard, right? This was the one piece that happened to be missing for us to install the head unit in the car. What are the odds, man? What are the odds? The good thing is, as you can see, all these tags are labeled, so it's gonna make it a lot easier when putting them with these. And as you can see here on the back of the package, we have all of the labeling as well. So this should not be too hard. So essentially what's gonna happen is, this is the part that actually plugs into the head unit, and we're going to connect the wires with the adapter, which is then going to go into the wire that is currently in the stock radio. So I went ahead and picked up some shrink wrap, and we're going to be using this to basically attach the 2 wires, and this will hold everything in place. So you can probably pick this up at your local hardware store for maybe like $3-4, but since these are pretty big, we're going to cut them in half. As you can see, we're going to cut them in half, or maybe even smaller, and we'll be good. So before we move any further, I'm actually gonna double check and make sure this fits in my car, because it would be a shame if I did all the wiring and then after realize that it doesn't fit in the car. So this time we're gonna do our due diligence and check. So now that the factory radio is out, let's just connect this up here and see what happens. Is it like something like this? Oh wait. No shot. No shot. Moral of the story, do your own research and make sure to double check what you're buying. But I do have the right connector here. Let's finally test this. So as you can see there, that clicks in and we're good to go. So to kind of give you guys an example, of course, you just saw me build the side plates, but here is an adjustable mounting plate. So you can basically adjust the depth of the screen. So unfortunately here we do have one problem. Now due to the nature or the design of the Prelude dash, as you can see, it's not straight. It kind of swoops in. And the holes that are back there, as you can see right there, they're kind of at an angle at the bottom. So this plate that comes with the kit won't push all the way back. Well, unfortunately, I put the camera on time lapse, and for some reason, I guess I didn't hit record. But this is what I have done. Spliced all the wires together. I'm not sure because we still have a few left over from the one that came with the head unit. But this is basically everything. I have the heat shrink on there, but I want to test this out first and see if the connections work. All right, so we're gonna do a little mock-up here. Plug in the first harness. Okay. Oh, I just heard something. Plug in this harness into here. Oh, I just heard something. What? All right. Yes, sir. It's on. What? This is so sick. And there we have it. The head unit is now connected and working. This is so cool to think that I just wired this. Oh my gosh. Went ahead and heated up all of these shrink wraps, and I taped off these. These wires, I'm not quite sure, so I take them off for now. And we're gonna test the Apple CarPlay now. All right. Put it in accessory mode and nothing. So something's wrong with the head unit, clearly. It doesn't want to work anymore after you saw in the first clip. It did work with the wiring and everything like that, and then when I actually heat shrunk them and put the harness in, I actually saw some smoke come out. I didn't get that on camera, but I saw some smoke come out, and I was kind of like, what was that? Was that like a fuse or like is something, you know, being sketchy? But anyways, after that, it just didn't work again. So right here, this was the factory fuse for the radio. Oops. For the radio, 7.5 amps, and it broke, or it blew, whatever you want to call it. So naturally what I did was I bought some 7.5 amp fuses, put them in the car. Still nothing happens. It doesn't work. And even, I don't know if you can hear it in the last clip, but when I turned the radio on for the first time, you kind of heard the speakers connect, or you kind of heard some stuff out of the speakers. But now I plug it in and it just doesn't work. So I don't know if it's maybe the head unit's fried or some wires are fried or this and that, but honestly, I'm not quite sure. I also want to clear up that I ended up putting the factory mounting bracket on the head unit, so it actually does fit. It just needs to be a little bit wider because the factory radio is a bit wider, but it will fit if I just, you know, modify the bracket slightly. But yeah, I don't really know what to do from here. I might have to just try maybe get a new head unit and see maybe this one's blown or something like that, but I really don't know. I'm no wiring expert, and if there's anybody who knows stuff about wiring or has done this head unit before, let me know. I know this head unit is pretty popular. I've seen other YouTubers use it, and, you know, other friends who recommended it to me, so that's why I tried it. But yeah, this is where I am. And the thing is too, I've been sitting on like the footage and like, you know, the whole problem for probably almost 2 weeks now, because I've been just trying to give you guys a video that ends in something being complete. I don't know. That's just what I think. I kind of get annoyed when people make videos and then you don't really get to see the finished product. But unfortunately, that's where we're gonna have to end it today, because, you know, I haven't posted in a while and I want to get videos out. I want to get content out, and this is the reality of having a car like this. So, I mean, yeah. I also have just gotten a full-time job, so a lot of my time is not spent on this car as much as before. I did try to work on it today and make some steps towards the exhaust problem, because this car has just been sitting on jack stands for a while. And something else went wrong today, which is, you know, nothing new, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep trying, and it's really teaching me a lesson, you know. It's really giving me that experience, and I'm grateful that I get to have this experience in the first place, because this is what I wanted. But you know, obviously it's not ideal, and that's just not how life works sometimes. So I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna keep trying, keep going crazy, and you know what, I might just send it and just make this thing into a complete beater. You know I wanted a clean build, but I might just turn this thing into like some weird janky beater or something like that. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, go down below and please leave a like. I've been going through it with this car, so I'd really appreciate if you guys left a like. Subscribe as well, because many more videos are coming. You know, summer's coming to an end, and you know, I do work a full-time job now, but I'm gonna try to make content because it's so much fun and I really enjoy it. But there are a few events in the fall that I'm gonna be going to that are gonna be pretty hype, so I'm really excited for those. I also want to thank you guys for the ongoing love and support. We're over 300 subscribers now. We're at almost 330, and you know, it's really cool to see you guys joining the community and, you know, liking my videos and stuff like that. So I'll definitely keep up the content for as much as I can. Hopefully we can get this car on the road, man. It's just sitting in the garage on jack stands, you know, collecting dust. Like, what is this, bro? Like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I got my work cut out for me, and I mean, you can kind of see the theme of the videos and how things end up. So, I mean, we're going to change that soon, though. We're going to change that soon. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.